MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Texas Rangers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Derek Holland will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams. And there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance, and he's one of the best at doing that.
At the plate, Daniel Takahashi. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Oakland, center fielder, number 5.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Billy Butler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. A's 0, Rangers coming up. Lots more to come on MLB Network. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Joe Kelly is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And in the outfield, Yoenis Cespedes, this guy's got maybe the best arm in all of baseball. It seems like every time there's a big moment or a big play, he comes up gunning, and he's gunning guys at the plate. He is so fun to watch throw.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Rangers, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So striding in, Alden Stewart. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
3-1. This guy, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Tim.
Digging in, Tim Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Douglas Prescott. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sent toward first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Oakland, third baseman, Brett Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Andres Escalona.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Escalona. First pitch on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 8.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Michael McCabe. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Michael McCabe.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Elvis Andrus, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Three and one. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to Butler takes care of him, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. To complete scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Jed Lowry. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. Here's Ashe down at third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Tadahito Ambrose.
Standing in, Tadahito Ambrose. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Ball 3, the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Takahashi, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Third inning, no score to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Ashe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cody Ashe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason.
Digging in to
Hayward.
try it again, Jason Hayward. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline. And no shot for Butler here. It's a fair ball. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Runners are at first and third with none out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Lowry's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. But they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Striding in once again, Alden Stewart. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Lewis. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Butler will make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's nothing. Into the box, Billy Butler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Billy Butler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Now in the box, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and two now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
One and two, here it comes. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. He just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time, therefore he gets a hit.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
None out, runners at first and second. Two and 0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 2-1 now to Lowry. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Into the box, Andres Escalona standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That misses 1-2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard, but Andrus is right there to take it at short. Throw on to second will not be in time to double up the runner, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out. Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Tadahito Ambrose. He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in once again, Daniel Takahashi, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stewart is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 2 and the Rangers 1. In now, Douglas Prescott. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 46.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Nope.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. 1-1. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael McCabe.
Now at the plate, Michael McCabe. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leonis Martin. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Nope. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Ready for another shot now. Billy Butler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he'll snap one over to first. Runners back. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Brett Lowry. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the A's 2 and the Rangers 1. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swings through the slider there.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Cody Ashe. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Butler ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. In the air out to left. Cespedes on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Andres Escalona. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Andres Escalona.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Yasmani Grandal.
Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Lewis Coleman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Lewis Coleman.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tadahito Ambrose.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tadahito Ambrose. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped fouled at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Takahashi racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Alden Stewart. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's great hitting right there. He made the right pitch. The ball was down, but the hitter did a great job staying with that. Nice hitting.
Lewis.
Ready once again, Tim Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Mitch Weber takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 25, Mitch Weber.
In now, Douglas Prescott.
Douglas.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting.
Showed off some great range on that ball up the middle, as Show Track demonstrates for us. It was a good job just to get to that one, but to complete the play, he had to make a strong throw to first. Terrific athleticism on display there. Into the box now, Michael McCabe, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Leonis Martin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Elvis Andrus waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Cody Ashe. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Hit to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Escalona moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. The Rangers lead this one 7-2. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
28. Joaquin Soria.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Takahashi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Takahashi.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lewis racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No outs, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Billy Butler. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
One and one, here it is. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Butler swings and sends a drive high and deep out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into center field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Moss. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Brian Dunzing takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Brett Laurie will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping in, Andres Escalona, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. Cespedes scores. 2-run score. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 7-6 now.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lewis is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Texas is out in front, 7-6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
so
Oakland,
a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alden Stewart. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Stewart.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Lowry. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Lewis.
Tim Lewis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that'll get by Lowry down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Up next for the Rangers.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Standing in now, Douglas Prescott, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Lowry. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Tanner Shepard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Tanner Shepard.
Tadahito Ambrose will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Out of play off to the right.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. The next 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Stepping in now, Daniel Takahashi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So stepping in, Billy Butler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are tied here in game 2.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Moss. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony Watson.
Josh Reddick will come on now and pinch run here.
Josh Reddick.
In now, Brandon Moss, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Line hard deep into left. Chu is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he throws it away, but they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Third baseman number 13, Brett Lawrie.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lawrie, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now in the box, Andres Escalona, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Prescott. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Dan Otero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Robbie Bowser is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Robbie Bowser.
Michael McCabe will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Baseman, Michael McCabe.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's retired, 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Bowser scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. This remains a 7-all tie. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And that misses. 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 7-7. Pedro Barrow is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Line hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On the first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Alden Stewart, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Miguel Jimenez takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Tim Lewis will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit hard to short. Taken there by Lowry. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Emilio Bonifacio is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 64, Emilio
Striding in,
Bonifacio.
Daniel Takahashi. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Leading off with the Athletics, center fielder, Daniel Takahashi.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball heading for the alley. Lewis is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Robbie Bowser, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Cespedes heads for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box, Brandon Moss, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
1 out and a runner on second base. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter, third baseman.
At the plate, Brett Lawrie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 8 and the Rangers 7. Martin Gray enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Gray.
Into the box now, Douglas Prescott.
For the Rangers, catcher Douglas Prescott.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Michael McCabe.
Digging in, Michael McCabe. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's Leonis Martin as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
2 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Oakland A's have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Rangers, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.